Perfect. Test. Test, test. Test, test.
Well, good morning. It's going to be a hot day, so again, we want to keep things moving today if at all possible. We do have 18 exhibitors today with 59 head of hogs to show. We will be starting out the day with the breeding gilt class. We will then move to the market gilts, market barrows, performance gilts, performance barrows, and then we're picking overall champion there. Pin of 3 per your program is the second set, but we're going to leave the pin of 3 till the end of the show just because of the heat. Showmanship will be after the pin of 3. We're going to do senior showmanship first, and then intermediate, and then juniors. With that said, is there any questions from the exhibitors? So please do your best. We got barn help up there. My son Nathan's up there. You know him, and then Kayla with the extension office. So please, as you're getting ready for classes, they'll hopefully help you get them staged and ready for the ring. Our judge today is Tyler Grossman. I'll let him introduce himself and what he'd like to see today.
Well, good morning. My name's Tyler. I live on my family farm just by Dedham, Iowa there with my wife and my 2 daughters. We own and operate Grossman Show Pigs, consisting of about 40 crossbred sows, and we run about 100 mama cows commercially on that side. Today, when you come in the ring, we're going to sort through them efficiently and as we can before it gets too hot on us, and have fun and see how the day goes.
All right, guys. So with that said, let's get the show started with the first class of breeding gilts.
We do have some donuts and cold drinks and coffee for sale over at the white trailer right by the show arena. So if you're interested in that, head on over there. As always, we've got some prizes to hand out as we're going through the show today. We've got some trivia questions that we'll ask throughout the morning, give out some prizes. We've got $10 chamber bucks, gift certificates to hand out. And so I guess while we're waiting, we can go ahead and ask the first question. So how many, we'll see if you were listening here in the beginning, how many exhibitors are showing in the swine show today? Who said it first? Oh, that's my daughter. She can't win. It was 18. Someone, who said 18 first? Right there? It is 18. It is 18. Well, all right. I guess we'll hand it up there. I guess I taught her to listen, didn't I? Well, we might as well do another one while we're waiting here. Who has the most grandkids showing today on the swine show? And how many? Well, that counts. I've got a 4 back there. 3. Can you maybe 4? All right, 4 it is. All right, we'll hit one more before we get started here. How many hogs are at the Page County Fair this year? Keisha? All right. Okay, our first breeding gilt class is in the ring now. Showing in this class are Natalie Johnson, Allie Meyer, Owen Johnson, Jaden Meyer, James Wallach, Corbin Brown, and Brevin Costin.
Well, good morning. It's certainly a pleasure to be here. We're going to start out with this belted gilt right here. She's got the biggest set of legs on her. I'd be the first to admit I'd like to make her a little wider going away, but as she sets them down square. She's clean up front. She's tall fronted. She's busted open in her rib, and she just moves on a nice feminine package. Calico gilt will be 2. Calico gilt will be 2 here. She is just a little bit sounder than the gilt in 3. She's busted open in her rib. She's good on her front toes. She's got a good underline on her and good vulva size. She'll be 2. This gilt here in 3rd, she's got a big set of legs on her. She's very sound, very functional. Clean up front. She looks really good. Gilt coming out here in 4. Very fundamentally correct gilt. She has big legs and nice back on her. These gilts coming on down the line would probably be more appropriate in a market gilt setting. They're really stout.
Okay, results from our first breeding gilt class. First place, purple, goes to Allie Meyer. Second place with the lavender ribbon goes to Jaden Meyer. Third place with the blue, Brevin Costin. Fourth place, blue, Corbin Brown. Fifth place with the blue, James Wallach. Sixth place with the blue ribbon, Owen Johnson. And seventh place with the blue, Natalie Johnson. Okay, in the show ring now is our second breeding guild class. Showing in this class are Natalie Johnson, Brevin Costin, Cale Wagner, Allie Meyer, and Allison Johnson. We do want to recognize our day sponsors for this day of the Page County Fair. Hanson Seed and Services, John Hanson, and Bank Iowa are our sponsors today. So if you see any of those folks, please make sure you thank them for being sponsors of all the activities for today.
This class falls together a little bit easier. I'm going to lead off with this blue face gilt here. She's very pretty from the side, paints a perfect silhouette of what we want a breeding gilt to look like. She's got big legs. She's really clean up front. She's busted open through her rib, deep body, deep flank. I like that one quite a bit to start the class. Second in class will be this Yorkshire gilt, Yorkshire appearing gilt anyway. I like that, a lot of things about that pig. She's stout skulled and busted open through her midsection there. She just needs to be a little bit stouter at the ground. Move up any higher. belted gilt here in third. We need to fix her in her ham loin junction, tie her up there, smoother looking. She's sound and functional, but she just needs to be tied in, get better there, and stouter on the ground up front. This blue gilt here is a real production-oriented gilt. She's got a good look from the side. She just needs to be stouter through her midsection, stouter at the ground, and deeper in her flank. This gilt rounding out the bottom of the class, same thing here. It just needs to be a little bit more busted open in her rib shape. She's a little too flat-sided, a little rounder hipped.
Okay, results from the second breeding guild class. Our class winner receiving a purple goes to Brevin Costin. Reserve class show person, Allie Meyer. She received the lavender. Third place with the blue, Cale Wagner. Fourth place with the blue, Allison Johnson. And fifth place with the blue ribbon, Natalie Johnson.
Okay, we have another trivia question. Name a swine breed developed in the United States. A, Poland China, or B, Chester White? It's actually both.
Okay, we have our third breeding guild class in the show ring now. Showing in this class are Kylie Meyer, Macy Hansen, Lydia Forsythe, Ian Forsythe, and Emma Hansen.
Well, we turned up the heat a little bit here in this last class of commercial breeding gilts. This black-headed gilt's the one I'm going to lead off with. I know she's the pounds heavy gilt in the class, and she is covering a little bit more flesh than I would like to see. But she's getting to the age of the game where it's time for her to be done being a show pig and becoming a mama sow, and that's the kind that I want to take home and try to make show barrows with for next year. I like that one quite a bit. This gilt here in 2, I love a lot of pieces about that one. I would like to fix her on her front toes. She toes in a little bit. I'd like to pick her up a little bit. But past that front third, the rear 2/3 of that hog is perfect. I love the way she moves out of her hip. I love her bone. I love the way she sets them down. She's got a good look from the side. Really clean up front. I like that one quite a bit too. This gilt here in 3rd, she is massive back. I mean, that thing is busted open through the center of her body. She's deep bellied. She's got a good clean look. She just needs to stouten up at the ground to match the rest of her back. Dropping these next 2 out. They just need a little more bulk, a little more flesh to be stouter at the ground.
Okay, and results from our 3rd breeding gilt class. Class winner goes to Emma Hansen. She received a purple ribbon. And our reserve champion goes to Kylie Meyer, receiving a lavender. 3rd place with a blue, Macy Hansen. 4th place with the blue, Ian Forsythe. 5th place with the blue ribbon, Lydia Forsythe. In the ring now, we have our breeding gilt class champions and reserve champions. So to recap that, in our first class of breeding gilts, the class winner was shown by Allie Meyer, reserve to Jaden Meyer. In class number 2, our class champion was shown by Brevin Costin, reserve was shown by Allie Meyer. And class number 3, the class champion being shown by Emma Hansen. Reserve being shown by Kylie Meyer.
Well, let's put our hands together for these three individuals out here. There's a real nice set of breeding gilts out here in the ring. Start off with the lightweight class here. I mean, that thing is, from the side, deadly. That thing's got a good look up front. It's really stout, sculled, really stout at the ground. I would like to blow it apart coming at you and going away. And I'd like to make it a little deeper ribbed and blow apart in the belly a little bit. Middleweight class here. I love that one's look. That one's got a good look. Bounces all the way through from front to rear. I just like to make it a little bit longer in the hip and blow it apart at the ground coming at you. And the heavyweight here, I mean, we know she's got the age advantage here. She's getting to be where she's getting to be older, but she's still fresh. She still maintains good balance all the way through. That young lady will be the champion. For reserve, it comes down to a pair of them. It'd be the White Hog and the belted out of the last class to second place. They both got the same disadvantage up front. They need to be fixed on their front toes. They need to straighten their toes out and be picked up a little bit. But the belted gilt has the advantage, being longer hipped and being more comfortable out here in the ring. She'll be reserved.
Okay, our grand champion breeding gilt is shown by Emma Hansen. Reserve champion breeding gilt shown by Kylie Meyer. Let's give them another round of applause. We're going to recognize some of our help here while we're have a little break. So we'll have our two young ladies introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Jillian Dahman. I am the Miss Congeniality. I am a sophomore and attending Clarendon High School. My parents are Jennifer and Justin Dahman, and my future plans include going to college to become a nurse practitioner.
Hi, I'm Ella Johnson. I'm the first runner-up. My parents are Darren and Alicia Johnson. I go to school at Red Oak High School, and I'm going to be a junior. My future plans are to go to college for ad communications and media.
Let's give them a hand for helping us out today. Okay, in the show ring now we have our first market guild class. Showing in this class are Addie Dow, Pearl Dow, Macy Hansen, Madeline McCoy, Jaden Meyer, and Kale Wagner.
Well, we got a real nice trio up here at the top end of these market gilts. I'm going to lead off with this black-headed, black-hip gilt here to start it out. From the side, that thing reads silhouette perfect for a market gilt. When she's coming at you, she's busted open. She's really stout through her skull, really fresh through her back. Ends up on a big set of feet with big square toes. I like that one quite a bit. This other painted up gilt will be 3. I would like to shorten her a little bit in length of body, clean her up in her jowl a little bit, make her a little fresher on the top side of her skeleton, move her up to 1. Black gilt will be 3rd. This is definitely the most sound and functional pig in the class, getting out here with no problems running around.
Okay, in that only market guild class we have, Macy Hansen showed the champion market guild, and Jaden Meyer showed the reserve champion market guild. 3rd place with the blue went to Malin McCoy. 4th place with the blue, Pearl Dow. 5th place with the blue ribbon, Kel Wagner, and 6th place with the blue ribbon, Addison Dow.
Okay, we have another trivia question. Name this black-bodied pig that has 6 white points, including their nose, tail, and feet. They have erect ears and dished snouts. Name this black-bodied pig that has 6 white points, including their nose, tail, and feet. They have erect ears and dished snouts. Berkshire. Okay, the next question is, name this white pig with long, droopy ears that is known for its mothering ability. Yup. Chester White.
Okay, in the show ring now is our first market barrel class. Showing in this class are Pearl Dow, Natalie Johnson, James Wallach, Allison Johnson, Jaden Meyer, and Emma Hansen.
I'm gonna leave the class off with this up-headed, long neck, cool looking barrel from the side. When he takes a step, he steps the farthest of any of them in the class. He's clean throughout, all the way through his midsection. He's starting to look like he's blowing a little bit of a flank there in the belly, but that's the one that's gonna lead off the class. Delta barrel will be 2. Just need to fix this one in its spine. It's real rigid in its top. It doesn't want to relax and walk, and it looks like it keeps having to try to go to the bathroom. If we could fix that one in his spine and make him go a little bit better, that might be able to move him on up. This spot barrel is pretty good for a spot. It's not real comfortable coming out of his shoulder, and I'd like to clean him up on the top side of his neck. He's getting a little crusty looking. But other than that, that's a pretty good spot barrel to make that one go 3. Blue barrel coming out, just a real productional oriented looking pig. We need to clean him up in his throat, peel a little skin off of him and make him stouter at the ground. These out here, I just like to stouten them up at the ground, make them a little fresher in the back, relax them in their spine, and make them move out of their hip and hind leg just a little bit better.
Okay, in our first market barrel class, the class champion was shown by Emma Hansen. She received a purple ribbon. Reserve champion goes to James Wallach, receiving a lavender. Third place with the blue ribbon, Allison Johnson. Fourth place with the blue ribbon, Natalie Johnson. Fifth place, blue, Jaden Meyer. And sixth place with the blue ribbon, Pearl Dow.
Okay, here's your question. What is a young female pig called? That is correct. Okay, what is a group of pigs born to a sow called? That was really good. A lot of people got that one. Take one out. Go on that side. If someone could raise their hand for Ella.
Okay. In the show ring now is our second market barrel class. Showing in this class are Allison Johnson, Lydia Forsythe, Owen Johnson, Cale Wagner, Kylie Meyer, Sydney Hansen, Allison Johnson, and Brevin Coaster. This class has barrels ranging from 252 pounds to 264 pounds.
We got a close top pair up here, and it's an unfair advantage because these blue hogs just ain't built the same as belted crossbreds. They're not as stout at the ground. They're not as stout throughout the center, but that's a pretty good blue one to go second. My class champion here is the biggest legged one. It takes the longest stride. It's cleanest looking up front. It's fresh. It's balanced. Looks good. That'd be class one. That'd be the winner of this class. And the blue barrel, I just like to clean that one up in its throat latch a little bit and make him a little more defined on the top line. Move that one up. 1 and 3. I'd like to see some more hair on this thing. I think it would make it blend better and look more natural. More hair on it. Just need to fix that one. Fix that one in its. Need to fix that one in its ham-loin junction. I think that's where I said if it had more hair, and a little bit better. We fix that one there. That one could run with the other two. Barrel coming out in 4 and 5. They resemble each other quite a bit. They just need to be cleaned up front, a little square in their hip. They're just getting a little round on us. Barrel coming out, another thing too. I'd just like to see more hair on that one, make it look a little bit better. That one's got a good look up front. Just need to fix him coming at you. He's touching his front toes when he's coming at you. This black hog, real nice pig. This one just needs some more days on feed. That one's just kind of looks like a skinny green show pig. Just needs to blow up and bulk up all the way through. We just need to structurally correct this one to make this one move any higher.
Okay, in our second market barrel class, the class champion was shown by Sydney Hansen, receiving a purple ribbon. Reserve champion, receiving a lavender, went to Kylie Meyer. Third place with the blue ribbon, Allison Johnson. Fourth place with the blue, Brevin Costin. Fifth place with the blue ribbon, Owen Johnson. Sixth place with the blue, Allison Johnson. Seventh place with the blue ribbon, Cale Wagner. And eighth place with the blue ribbon, Lydia Forsythe. While we have a second here, we want to thank our help in the show ring here and at the table. Jake Bolton with AgriLand is helping out. Dustin Thompson with Herzberg Seed. Scott Brockman and Jonathan Anderson, that's our ring help out here. Nathan Sunderman with Sunderman Vet Services. Caleb Mitchell with ISU Extension. And Brianna Brinkman and Ann Sunderman up here at the table. So thank you all for helping at the Swine Show here this year. Okay, in the show ring now is our third market barrel class. Showing in this class are Madeline McCoy, Ian Forsythe, Macy Hansen, Lydia Forsythe, Kylie Meyer, Corbin Brown, and Allie Meyer. The Fair Board would like everyone to know that they are having a raffle ticket sale for a gun safe. You can purchase your raffle tickets at the Fair Board office, $10 each, or 6 for $50. And that will be drawn on Saturday night. So if you're interested in purchasing raffle tickets for a gun safe, go ahead and make your way to the Fair Board office sometime and purchase those.
Well, this is a tough class here. These two barrows resemble a lot alike. The one I elected to use is fresher backed and takes a longer stride going away. He's longer hipped. He takes a more comfortable step off his rear tube. The disadvantage he has to the barrow that's in 2 is his forearm. His forearm's a little bit smaller than the barrow in 2. The barrow in 2, just clean him up a little bit in his throat latch, maybe freshen him up a little bit in his back shape, and that one would give that one a run for its money. This barrow in 3, he's a good barrow too. He just run into a buzzsaw. Barrow's at the top end there. He's good, complete, production-oriented, sound. Same thing goes as this barrow. Nice, production-oriented, sound barrow. Just need to clean him up in his throat, freshen him up in his back, make him stouter at the ground. You relax this blue barrow and its spine. It's rigid topped and it's not comfortable out here in the ring. The pair of black barrows to round out the class. Just need to stouten them up all over, all the way through their midsection, front section, ground. Need to clean this one up in this flank.
Okay, results from our third market barrel class. Class champion went to Macy Hansen. She receives a purple. Reserve champion receiving a lavender is Allie Meyer. Third place with the blue ribbon, Corbin Brown. Fourth place with the blue, Malin McCoy. Fifth place with the blue ribbon, Lydia Forsythe. Sixth place with the blue ribbon, Kylie Meyer. And seventh place with the blue, Ian Forsythe.
Okay, for these trivia questions, you have a prize of $10 of Florinda Bucks donated by NSK. So your first question is, which country does the U.S. export the most pork to? Over there, who got it? Okay. Okay, the next question is, in addition to Iowa, name one of the other 5 top pork producing states. If you said Illinois, you are correct.
Okay. In the show ring now, we have our 4th market barrel class. Showing in this class are Cale Wagner, Brevin Costin, Sydney Hansen, Natalie Johnson, Owen Johnson, Corbin Brown, Allie Meyer, and Addison Dow.
Another really good pair at the top end. This one I use to win the class. Is the stoutest, he's the freshest back. He's got the biggest rear leg. He's got the biggest front leg. He's clean. You just need to pick him up on his front toes a little bit to make him more ideal. But that one, I love the freshness, the big stout back, the big legs, and he can still handle it very comfortably. This one I love a whole bunch. He's just not stout enough. He's not stout enough at the ground. He's not stout enough in his back. He's bigger, he's older, but he still looks young and fresh. He just need to make him a little bit stouter, and I don't know if he's going to go on to state fair, but I would say in another 2 weeks that one could be stout and look real good down at state fair. This barrel, he's got a lot of good look to him. He just needs we need to fix him in his spine. He's rigid in his spine. He's uncomfortable on the move. He's got a big set of legs, stout skull, stout back. Just need to make him more comfortable on the move. I like this barrel a lot. I like this barrel a lot coming in the ring, but when you get him behind him, you study him going away from you. You just need to square him up in his hocks to make him move up any higher. Clean this one up, pick him up on his front toes, make him a little trendier looking up front, peel some slab off of him. Really sound barrel coming out next. Just need to pack more punch on him. Need more ham, more rib, more lower flank. This next pair coming out, we just gotta fix them structurally and make them move off the ground better.
Okay, results from our fourth market barrel class. The class champion was shown by Sydney Hansen. She received a purple ribbon. Reserve champion goes to Allie Meyer, receiving a lavender. Third place with the blue ribbon, Brevin Costin. Fourth place with the blue, Corbin Brown. Fifth place with the blue ribbon, Natalie Johnson. Sixth place with the blue, Cale Wagner. Seventh place, blue ribbon, Addison Dow. And eighth place with the blue ribbon, Owen Johnson.
Okay, for our next trivia question, we have a prize cooler from the Iowa Pork Producers Association. So your question is, what does EPD stand for? Okay. The answer is expected progeny difference. We have this sign as a prize for the next question. What is the management practice in which a facility is filled and emptied of hogs all at once called? There you go, Michael. The answer is all in, all out system. The next prize is a cooking set. What is separating sick or new animals from a herd to ensure the health of the rest of the herd called? The answer is quarantine. The next prize is a $10 Clarinda Bucks from NSK. What day is the 4-H Market Swine Show at the Iowa State Fair? The answer is Tuesday, August 15th.
Okay, in the show ring now, we have our final drive for the Market Barrow Division. From our first class, the class winner was shown by Emma Hansen, reserve shown by James Wallach. In our second class, the class winner was shown by Sydney Hansen, reserve was shown by Kylie Meyer. Our third Market Barrow class, the class champion being shown by Macy Hansen, reserve being shown by Allie Meyer. And in our fourth Market Barrow class, the class champion is being shown by Sydney Hansen, with the reserve being shown by Allie Meyer.
Well, let's put our hands together for this group of kids out here. Oh, we get them back out here, and they're all sound, functional, big-legged, big back, good-looking. It just comes down to a pair of them. Be that young lady's Delta Barrow over there, and this Barrow out of the last class here. The Barrow out of the last class is definitely the stoutest, the biggest legged, but he's starting to show some age to him. He's looking a little bit older, and just need to clean him up on his front third there. We need to clean him up on the back side of his neck. He's starting to get a little crusty there. and I'd like to pick him up on his front feet. This other barrow here is the most balanced barrow in the class, or in the drive here. He's busted open through his middle third. He's really tall fronted, really good looking. That one's gonna be your champion. I remember that class really well, and the one coming out here, reserve, that was a real tough class. I'm gonna keep them together.
All right, in our market barrow division, the champion market barrow is shown by Macy Hansen, and the reserve champion market barrow is shown by Allie Meyer. Let's congratulate them one more time. Good job. Okay, in the ring now, we have our one and only Derby Gilt class. Following this class, we'll have a performance Derby barrow class. So showing in this class, we have Corbin Brown, Addison Dow, and Lydia Forsythe.
Well, it's good to see county fairs still do this and weigh some pigs in, because I will be the first to admit, that's something we struggle with in the show pig deal, is getting them things to grow, and all three of these kids looks like they weighed pigs in, and they grew well for them, and they made it target weight at county fair, and that was that. So I'm going to lead off with this young lady. It's belted gilt. It's just the most busted open and fundamentally correct. Calico gilt will be 2. Just a good, complete, functional hog that's real good on the move. 1 rounding out the class, just a real lean. Just need to put some more pounds on it and more flesh on it, but nice pig round out the class.
Okay, in our Performance Derby Gilt class, the class champion was shown by Addison Dow. She receives a purple ribbon. Second place with a lavender goes to Lydia Forsythe. And third place with a blue ribbon, Corbin Brown. In the show ring now is our performance derby barrow class. Showing in this class, we have Corbin Brown, Addison Dow, and 2 entries shown by Pearl Dow.
Well, all 4 of these pigs here, they'll hang on the rail well. They'll put a nice carcass weight up there, and it's good to see that these things can still grow a little bit. I mean, the pig that I used to win the class has a 1.85, and in today's commercial setting, that's probably a little below average of what it is, but they still got some growth to them. They're sound, they're functional. I used to haul hogs for a living, and there would be a lot of hogs that wouldn't make it off the truck just because of structural integrity. They just couldn't handle, the pigs got too big, couldn't handle it. They didn't have enough structure to handle them. So, real nice class of production hogs.
All right, results from our Performance Derby Barrow division. Class winner goes to Corbin Brown, receiving a purple. Reserve champion goes to Addison Dow, receiving a lavender. 3rd place with the blue ribbon and 4th place with the blue goes to Pearl Dow. while we have a second, we want to thank KCSI for being here, broadcasting our swine show this year. So let's give our thanks to KCSI for their support of our swine show today. Okay, in the show ring now, we are having our final grand champion market hog being chosen. So in the ring, we have our champion market gilt being shown by Macy Hansen, the champion market barrel being shown by Macy Hansen, our champion performance gilt being shown by Addison Dow, and champion performance barrel being shown by Corbin Brown.
Well, let's put our hands together for these folks out here in the ring. I'm a guy that doesn't grab the microphone and talk pigs every day. I can promise you that. But I am in my sow lots, I'm in my farrowing house, and I'm in my show barn every day trying to evaluate livestock, make them better. And we got a set of hogs in here that I'd take any of them home and put in my barn and feed and try to go on to state fair and do such as that. Comes down to the market gilt and the barrow for me. That market gilt, I like a lot of things about her. She's really stout skulled. She's really stout back. She is big legged. I need to fix her in her hip. She doesn't take a long enough step out of her rear, right rear in particular. She just doesn't stride as comfortable as the barrow does. The barrow is fresh, good looking. I'd like to add some forearm to him. That's his downfall, but he's got really tall fronted, really good look. The barrow will be your champion. We dropped that second place out, and to me, it's been a two-horse race the whole time. I'm going to follow it up with that barrow.
Okay, our overall grand champion market hog is shown by Macy Hansen. The overall reserve champion market hog is shown by Allie Meyer. Let's give them both another round of applause. We're going to go ahead and announce our rate of gain winners, and so we need the following to come to the show ring, and then we'll announce the placings. So we need Pearl Dow, Lydia Forsythe, Cale Wagner, James Wallach, Addison Dow, Ian Forsythe, and Corbin Brown to come to the show ring, please, so we can give you your ribbons. Okay, so our criteria for the rated gain class this year, they had to weigh in their animal, and the beginning weight had to be less than 80 pounds. So we'll go ahead and list off the placings here. Okay, so in 11th place we have Pearl Dow, average daily gain of 1.32. 10th place, Lydia Forsythe, 1.46. 9th place, Cale Wagner with a 1.51 daily gain. 8th place, Pearl Dow, 1.52. 7th place, James Wallach, 1.53. 6th place, Addison Dow with a 1.56 daily gain. 5th place, Ian Forsythe, 1.59. 4th place, Pearl Dow, 1.65. 3rd place, Lydia Forsythe with a 1.69 daily gain. Our reserve champion for this rate of gain division, Addison Dow, with a 1.77. And our champion rate of gain goes to Corbin Brown with a 1.85 average daily gain. In the show ring now is our Pen of 3 class. So showing in this class, we have Corbin Brown, Addison Dow, Pearl Dow, Lydia Forsythe, and Allison Johnson.
On the Pen of 3 class, what I'm looking for is the 3 best hogs that are put together in the most even package as possible. Want them to be uniform, we want them to be carcass driven. Color don't matter to me, it doesn't matter. This young man right here in the corner is gonna have your champion Pen of 3. This young lady over here will have reserve. This one will be 3. The young lady with the belted hogs in pen number 4 will be 4. And the other lady will be 3 or 5. It's not all pigs, it's just a one pig. They have bad hawk or frail or the structural integrity of them pigs. It's just one that sorts them off to the bottom.
Senior. Senior Showman.
Okay, In our pin of 3 class, the class winner was shown by Corbin Brown. Reserve class champion was shown by Allison Johnson. Receiving blues were Pearl Dow, Lydia Forsythe, and Addison Dow. Senior showman will be going, we'll be doing that next. So senior showman for the showmanship class, start making your way down the ring. In the show ring now are our exhibitors in the senior showmanship division. So showing in this division are Emma Hansen, Cale Wagner, Allie Meyer, Kylie Meyer, Ian Forsythe, Brevin Costin, and Allison Johnson.
All right, we have another trivia question. While humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, swine have how many pairs? And it's for chamber bucks donated by NSK. Okay, while humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, swine have how many pairs? Any guesses? Lower. Higher. Who said 19? That was it.
While our senior showmanship division is going on, we do want to recognize our 3 graduating seniors. And those are Brevin Costin, Allison Johnson, and Owen Johnson. So just want to recognize those 3 as our graduating seniors here in our swine show today.
Well, what I'm looking for when we get into the showmanship division is I want you to come out of that gate. I want you to give me 3 angles. I want you to give me a chest shot, a side shot, and a rear shot. When you come in the ring, I want you to keep them pigs moving at an even pace and stay at an appropriate distance from me. There's 3 girls that surface to the top in this class here. They all do a good job. They all showed me all 3 views. They all showed me they keep cutting across the ring at different angles, and they keep their pigs at a good pace the whole time. Splitting hairs here. I'm going to use this young lady for 1, this young lady for 2, and you for 3.
Okay, our results for our senior showmanship division: in first place, Emma Hansen. Second place goes to Allie Meyer, and third place goes to Kylie Meyer. Congratulations to those 3 again. We do have belt buckles for our showmanship winners. For our senior showmanship division, the belt buckle is donated by Sunderman Veterinary Services. Intermediate division, donated by Dennis and Ann Sunderman. And junior division, donated by Brian and Brianne Brinkman. Okay, in the show ring now, we have our intermediate showmanship division showing in this class are Lydia Forsyth and Sydney Hansen.
two kids in this intermediate here. This young lady right here with the belted barrow is going to be your champion. She just keeps her pig moving the whole time, gives me all the looks I need to see. This young lady's pig's fighting her a little bit. Maybe just sometimes them pigs get a little scared when you touch them in the back. It kind of makes them tense up. So maybe just try to stay alongside of her hip and keep her moving without your hand on her back.
Okay, results for our intermediate showmanship division. First place goes to Sydney Hansen. Second place goes to Lydia Forsyth. Congratulations. Just a reminder, we will be taking pictures for all of our winners after the show is over, so make sure you don't take off. Pictures will be after the show.
Okay, for $10 of Corinda bucks, what day is the 4-H breeding swine show at the Iowa State Fair? There you go. The correct answer was Monday, August 14th. Okay, for a cooler from the Iowa Pork Producers Association. Pig leather is most commonly used to make what item of clothing? That's the correct answer, gloves. Lily.
Okay, in the ring now is our junior showmanship division. Showing in this class are James Wallach, Macy Hansen, Corbin Brown, and Jaden Meyer.
It's a fun class to sort. All these kids are out here doing a really good job. Let's give them a round of applause. They've all done a good job. They all showed me the views I needed. A few things we need to work on is distance. A few times right on my feet, and I can't get a good read on the pigs when you're standing at the feet. So let's just work on distance and keeping the pig in between you and the judge. This young lady right here with this belted gilt will be your champion. That young man over there will be reserve. And this young lady will be free.
Okay, first place in our junior showmanship division goes to Macy Hansen. Second place goes to Corbin Brown. Third place goes to Jaden Meyer. Congratulations to those three again.